Okay, so this is Thursday's writing lesson. So now that you've outlined it or you've kind of written a little bit of each paragraph, you're going to start your first draft. So it's a sloppy copy. We're not going to handwrite it. We're going to type it this time. First thing you need to do is you're going to title it My Ouch Story. Okay, and then you are going to hit the center align button. So it's up here, left align, center align, and you're going to title it. So My Black and Blue Toe. My black and blue toe. Okay, that's my title. I'm going to underline my title, so I highlight it with the cursor. Go up here. This is underline. Okay, it's going to underline my title. I'm going to click out of it. I'm going to make sure that blinking line is at the end, and I'm going to hit enter twice. 1, 2. Okay, I'm going to take the underline off, and I'm going to need to put it back to the left align. So I click left align. Okay, you should have, I returned both, I should have returned both of your paragraph writings. So here's my first one. So here's my first and my next. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start typing. The first thing that I need to make sure you guys understand is each paragraph you need to indent. So right now I have the cursor far on the left. I'm going to hit tab once and it's going to indent for me. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start typing. Okay, I'm going to start typing my words. Okay, so first it was. Now if you want, you can type first, and I'm going to allow this. Okay, you're going to highlight your text from your first paragraph, hit C, the control, CTRL and C together. It's going to copy it, and what I can do is I can paste it. Okay, so I go Control V, that's going to paste it. Okay, I need to make sure that it is a lowercase. First, it was a hot summer day in the acrobatic studio. I was 12 years old at the time. I was one of the youngest gymnasts in the acrobatic performance. I was completing the routine wonderfully so far as I hit every pose and trick my coach instructed me to do. Okay, I'm going to make sure my cursor is at the end. Right here, I click on that, make sure the blinking line's at the end. I'm going to hit enter once and enter again. Okay, that's going to separate your paragraphs. So you're going to hit enter twice. So again, I'm going to show you. Look. Okay, after you've typed or copy and pasted your first paragraph, you're going to hit enter. You're going to put your cursor, the blinking line, at the end, and you're going to hit enter once, hit enter twice. Okay, then you're going to hit tab again, and it's going to indent your next paragraph. So I'm going to hit next. I'm going to write next, comma. Okay, and what I can do is I can I went into the acrobatic trick called a back handspring to your tummy. I'm going to say to your tummy, not to your tummy. I felt as if I was doing it perfectly. My hands were on the mat, my belly was on the mat, but my feet had a different idea. Smack! My toes landed in the studio waiting room floor, which was concrete with no padding. I felt as if my big toe was on fire. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and highlight. I'm going to hit Control C. Come back here. I'm going to hit Control V. That's way too big of a space, so I'm going to backspace it. Okay, so do you see how each paragraph is separated by a space and each paragraph's indented? Okay, so you're going to continue that with all of your paragraphs. Okay, again, make sure every paragraph at the end of it, you put your cursor here and you're going to hit enter twice. And then when you're going to start your next paragraph, you're going to hit tab so it indents. See how the first word of each paragraph's indented? Okay, that is how it should look. Okay, go ahead and you guys are just going to either type or copy and paste your paragraphs to this is your first rough draft, your sloppy copy.